Yes, good morning, students. We are going through the means of transportation, and in the last class, we have studied the travel by land. And in land, we have gone through different types of roads and different types of railways. Today, we are going to study about how we travel by water. India is a land of many navigable rivers. Yes, students, can you give me the names of rivers? Anyone, student? Okay, I'll tell. See, important navigable rivers are Indus, Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Narmada, Satluj, Kaveri, Godavari. These are the important rivers which are navigable. It is surrounded by water on three sides and has a long coastline. This makes water transportation both economically and easy mode of transportation in the country. Now, what are the different types of waterways? Water transportation is of three types: inland water transportation, coastal shipping, ocean water transportation. We'll be studying about each of them in the detail. Transport within the country is called as inland transportation. Means this is done by the navigable rivers because inside we want them. So if we want to go by water from UP to West Bengal, so we can use this river transportation. Okay, one can travel by these rivers, lakes, and canals within the country. Now, the inland waterways in India are Ganga, Brahmaputra rivers and tributaries Godavari, Krishna, and the channels Buckingham Canal in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, Manadovi and Suvari rivers in Goa, and the backwaters and canals of Kerala. Boats and ferries travel on them. The rivers in South India are rain-fed. Rain-fed means they get water by only rain. They don't have water throughout the year. So the rivers of South India are called as rain-fed, and the rivers of Northern India are called perennial. Perennial means throughout the year they have water. And the rivers of Southern India are seasonal rivers because they get water only in the rainy season. So they run dry when there are no rains. That is why we cannot use these rivers for transportation. Yes, only the rivers of northern India and the perennial rivers can be used for the river transportation. India has also a vast coastline. As you might have gone through the map, must have seen the coastal area starts from Gujarat and ends in West Bengal. So it has long coastline. Unlike the unlike shallow east coast of India, the west coast is convenient and easy for coastal shipping. Places at the east, places at the coast where the ships land and anchor are called ports or harbors. Yes, the places where ships land are called as ports or harbors. Harbors are both natural and man-made. Harbors are both natural and man-made. There are about 10 main ports and 60 small ports in India. So totally there are 10 main ports and 60 small ports in India. Mumbai has a natural harbour and is the largest port of India. Ships are built and repaired at the shipyards in harbours. Okay, so whatever problems ship gets that are being solved and resolved back Cochin, Kolkata, Mumbai, Visakhapatnam are some of these important places. Ocean transportation is useful in the transportation of goods, people between countries and the continent. Yes, and this type of transportation are useful outside the country. Ships that run on diesel, petrol, electricity are used for ocean transportation. There are many types of transportation. Okay. The ships that travel on diesel, petrol, and electricity are used for ocean transportation. There are many types. Tankers are the ships that carry oil, petroleum, and other fuels. So there is difference. See, ships that run on diesel, petrol, electricity are used for ocean transportation, and tankers are used for carrying oil, petroleum, and refrigerated ships help that have large refrigerators to carry frozen foods. And luxury liners are large ships that carry on processing and on a cruise or a exotic location. Now the freighters. Freighters are the ships that carry heavy goods. Warships carry soldiers and ammunition. Fishing ships are small ships used by fishermen to go fishing deep. So this was about the different types of ships. There are luxury liners that carry rich passengers, refrigerated ships that carry frozen foods, tankers that carry oil, petroleum, and other gases, and freighters are the ships that carry heavy goods. And there are also warships of which carry soldiers and ammunition. Clear students, so this was about the water transport. It is a cheap mode of transport. Now we come to the last topic, that is travel by air. Travel by air is the latest means of transportation. It is the fastest mode of travel and extremely helpful to man to reach remote places. It is an expensive means of transportation. Yes, it is very costly. A normal citizen can't use this mode of transportation, but it is very useful at the time of emergencies. Aeroplanes take off and land at airports. Boeing, Airbus, gliders, and helicopters are popular aeroplanes. Helicopters and fighter planes are used to drop off suppliers of food and medicines in areas affected by flood and famine. Any accidents. At that time, these aeroplanes are very much useful. They are helpful in carrying out the people from affected areas and also to provide food packets, medicines in such conditions. They are also used by the armed forces. Now, different airlines in India, private and domestic airlines both. International and domestic transportation services are provided in India by Air India, SpiceJet, Jet Airways, Vistra, Go Air, Indigo, etc. So these are the different services which are provided in India. The important international airports in India are Indira Gandhi International Airport at New Delhi, Netaji Subhash Chandra Airport at Kolkata, Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport at Mumbai, Kamaji International Airport at Chennai. So these are the international airports of India. They provide us services to go abroad. Means out of India we can go through these international airports. So students, this was about the chapter 4, that is means of transportation. Okay. Now in next class I want you people to give me the name, how many airports we have in our state Rajasthan, and the name of their airports also. Okay. Now I want you people to read the chapter